Understand atmospheric dew point and pressure dew point at once. For example, -40 degrees Celsius pressure dew point. It is not a temperature unit, but a humidity unit. Indicates water content. Common humidity units include relative humidity is expressed as a percentage. Dew point, or also known as dew point temperature, expressed in degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. Moisture content is expressed in grams per cubic meter. The commonly used hygrometer at home is relative humidity. The humidity of compressed air is often expressed in terms of dew point. How is dew point defined? Dew point, also known as dew point temperature. In meteorology, it refers to the constant pressure. The air is saturated with water in gaseous form, the temperature required to condense into liquid water. At this temperature, condensed water floating in the air is called fog. When it gets on a solid surface, it becomes dew, hence the name dew point. In fact, the dew point is a certain pressure. The air is saturated. The temperature when the relative humidity is 100%. The dew point at normal pressure is represented by ADP. The point is represented by PDP. The correspondence between the dew point pressure and the dew point at normal pressure, related to the compression ratio. For example, 7 kilograms of compressed air. The pressure dew point is -40 degrees Celsius, equivalent to the atmospheric pressure dew point of -57 degrees Celsius when the pressure increases to 10 kilograms. The same pressure dew point is -40 degrees Celsius. The corresponding atmospheric pressure dew point drops to -59.4 degrees Celsius. This is a graph of the relationship between pressure dew point and atmospheric dew point. You can find their conversion relationship through this graph. Why does CGMB recommend maintaining pressure dew point, PDP, below -40 degrees Celsius? This is due to a pressure dew point superior to -26 degrees Celsius. It can not only prevent corrosion, but also inhibit the growth of microorganisms. Adsorption dryers generally have 3 selectable pressure dew points of -20, -40, and -70 degrees Celsius. How to achieve different pressure dew point requirements. Methods to achieve different pressure dew point requirements. Pressure dew point of 3 to 8 degrees Celsius. It can be achieved through the configuration plan of the refrigeration dryer. -20, -40, and -70 degrees Celsius pressure dew point. The configuration scheme can be implemented using a dehumidifier.